The stock market is getting exciting. There's so much things going on in the market right now. We have the November elections, and along with that, volatility has been climbing up high. We are also heading into earnings season. And with all this happening, we are starting to see a lot of deals and opportunities starting to surface out in the market. And even some of them are already presenting themselves to the investors and the traders out there. In this video, I'm going to show you as many trade ideas and opportunities out there in the market that I've come across while scanning the markets. Some of them are already ready for taking. Some of them we have to wait until after their earnings reporting. And if you like what you are seeing, please show your support by smashing the like and subscribe button and comment down below what you think of the trade setups presented to you guys so far. To show your appreciation to me will mean so much in motivating me to push this content out to you guys as fast as possible. And so with that, let us jump straight into it. This is the SPY daily chart that we are looking right here. Over the past few days, we can see a very nice downtrending resistance that has been resisting prices so far. And along with this support at 341 or 342, it is forming somewhat of a descending triangle. So let's hope that this triangle does not play out as intended. Otherwise, there will be more downside for prices to come. After all, prices are really down to the last few level of supports that we have right now. And they are the 342 levels, along with these few moving averages out there. Right? And if prices does not hold this level, the next nearest potential support that I see could be somewhere at the 331 or 330 level. And by that time, the 100 moving average might just move up enough to coincide with that level over here. If this descending triangle does play out as intended, and that means we will have a lower downside for prices, we will be able to project the downside movement for prices using the height of the triangle itself. And with that, if we just move the height of the triangle, this line over here, down to the horizontal support, this is where prices are likely to head. So again, we have the 330 level as well as the 100 simple moving average. And if this support level can hold, then it means that this is just a small little correction and a healthy retracement for prices. And more upside is likely to come. Okay, so this is just for the SPY itself. For trade ideas, first up, we have Adobe. We can see that price action has been respecting the 20 EMA rather well for a while, and then it moved on to respect the 40 EMA, and right now it is bouncing off the 50 SMA. So along with this huge uptrend that we have, we can see that prices are slightly getting weaker. And right now, Adobe is at a retracement, just broke the 50 slightly. So for those of you who have watched the momentum swing trading strategy tutorial and know how to use it, you can add Adobe to the watch list and wait for the corresponding signal to come for you to take a long swing back upwards. Other than that, you can also apply a bull put spread strategy. So you can sell a put, let's say below the 100-day moving average at a strike of, let's say 460, and then you can buy another put as a reinsurance at a price of 455, right? Once again, the tutorial for this strategy is up on the channel. So do check it out if you would like to learn how to use this strategy to gain some nice little profits for your portfolio. In fact, I've already entered the Adobe bull put spread for my own portfolio. Next up, we have Domino Pizza, ticker symbol DPZ. So the price action for this is somewhat like the Adobe, a strong uptrend initially and then slowly tapering off. And it seems like it is starting to go into somewhat of a consolidation starting from here on. Earnings for Domino Pizza has already been released, so that is out of the way and we can safely trade this stock. If the 150 SMA, the line in green, can be a support for prices, you can see the price bounces off this line, then perhaps you could take a swing trade up or again sell another bull put spread below, let's say, the 200 SMA or even the 150 SMA to collect some sweet little premium while waiting for prices to bounce along this channel. And in fact, if it does go into a consolidation and you see prices getting resisted at this upper channel over here, you can start to sell bear call spread to collect premium to the upside as well, forming essentially what is known as an iron condor. Next up, we have LMT, Lockheed Martin Corporation. So earnings has just been released for this company, and it does disappoint a little, which results in this huge drop that you see over here. Nonetheless, this is a fundamentally strong company, so you can apply the value investing strategy to this stock and calculate its intrinsic value. So if it is at fair valuation or undervaluation, you can consider adopting this company as a part of your long-term value investing portfolio. Next, if we adopt the trading perspective, you can see LMT trading in a consolidation between $395 to $400 level and between this zone over here, about 350 to 360. Prices have already started to show a pivot from here. So what you can do if you're an options trader, once again, would be to sell a bull put spread, targeting perhaps the 350 strike and buying back at 345 strike to collect some sweet premium while prices work its way in the channel. If you want to take a swing trade within this consolidation itself, I would think that a safer entry would be to wait for prices to test this support over here and show a pivot. Or even better still, correct down further and show a pivot at the lower support at 352. That would be a safer play if you were to swing trade the stocks. And if prices does get back up to the upper boundary, you can consider to sell a bear call spread to collect sweet premium again as prices continue to consolidate within this channel. So that is Lockheed Martin for you guys. Next, we have Johnson & Johnson, ticker symbol J&J. So for J&J, the chart is quite messy. It is currently consolidating between several zones. You can see it consolidate between the 136 and 143 a year back at 2018 around here, once more around here, and it broke down to consolidate between the next zone for a while. And right now it is back at the 143 to 154 level. If you zoom in to take a closer look, quite a good support so far, supporting prices once here, somewhat over here, one more time here, and it seems like prices is forming a pivot. So once again, you can apply another bull put spread for J&J. This should be a good candidate to collect some premium while it continues to trade sideways. And for J&J as well, earnings has already been released, so we can trade it safely without much worries. Next, we have Netflix. Netflix has just released earnings and it is somewhat of a disappointment. And we can start to see that Netflix is entering into a consolidation currently between 468 and 557. So this range might be huge enough for stock traders to effectively swing trade between these two boundaries if prices can come back down to test the 468 and then show a bounce. Right, for options trader, you can consider once again to take a bull put spread, perhaps selling a put option with a strike below the 150 SMA, below 464, and then buying back at a lower strike appropriately. Right, and if prices does indeed hit and bounce back up to the upper boundary, then we can start to sell the bull call and form an iron condor. And then we have PepsiCo, ticker symbol PEP. For PepsiCo, earnings has been released, so once again we can trade this stock with ease. From the daily price chart, we can see it is also previously in somewhat of consolidation between 128 and 138. It has previously shown a false breakout, came back down into the channel, and then right now it has broken out of this channel again. What's more, price level is near the 138 support level, so hopefully this zone will act as somewhat of a strong support for prices to make its way up higher. And if that happens, you can apply the momentum swing trading strategy as a stock trader, or as an option trader, you can go about selling bull put spread if you're the more conservative type to collect premium. Or if you're after more risk and more profit, then you could analyze the chart further and apply a bull call spread. Next up, we have Zoom, one of the crazy stock this year that has shown us a tremendous rally non-stop ever since the start of the year. This stock has respected the 50 SMA as well as the 40 EMA several times. So if prices can really retrace back further, come back down to test this level, I would say that it should present to us another very good opportunity to take a swing trade up using either the momentum swing trading strategy if you are a stock trader or using the bull call spread if you are an option trader. Alright, so next up I would like to move into stocks that have earnings that are coming soon. First one would be Akam Technologies, ticker symbol AKAM. Earnings will be released on the 27th of October. The price action for this stock has been rather weak, trading in somewhat of a sideways pattern, and that makes this stock a very good candidate to sell bull put spread on. Right, previously it has respected the 50 SMA twice and then broke through to respect the 100, broke through one more time, and this time it is currently testing the 150. So we have to wait and see if the 150 will be a strong enough support or whether prices will continue to correct back down to the 200 SMA. And when earnings are released, hopefully that will mean an end to the correction. And once we see prices pivot slightly, showing signs of a near-term bottom, you could apply a bull put spread to collect premium while prices continue to trade sideways. Visa is also another one with earnings coming up. Also, this is a stock that has been trading sideways for some time now. So these are the few key levels to watch out for as long as the moving averages. So once earning has been released, we'll have to see where prices are. And if it seems like prices are being supported by any of these levels, you can go ahead and apply any one of the strategies that we have talked about so far. For stocks that trade sideways like this, the best trading strategy, in my opinion, would be the bull put spread, to sell put options and to collect premium while prices work their way through. Along with Visa, CME is also another one reporting earnings on the 28th of October. CME can be seen trading in a very narrow consolidation over here, between 172 and 162. So this range is definitely too narrow for you to swing trade the stock within this consolidation channel. What you can do perhaps would be to apply an iron condor, to sell a bear call over here and then to sell a bull put over here, to collect premiums on both sides, upsides and downsides, while prices continue to swing sideways between these channels. Of course, only do this when earnings has been released, alright? You do not want any unnecessary risk that the earnings report can bring about. Besides that, CME is also another fundamentally strong company that you can consider picking up for your long-term value investing portfolio. Apply the value investing strategy criteria to this company to see for yourself how attractive this company is to your portfolio, and also derive the intrinsic value for this company to see whether it is at fair valuation or undervaluation for you to accumulate positions in this company. If you need any help in any parts of the value investing strategy and fundamental analysis, feel free to drop your questions in the comments below. Next up, we have Microsoft, another of the tech company. So Microsoft has been trending up very nicely until recently, where the uptrend has started to taper off and then stock prices is starting to go in a sideways motion. Earnings is coming up for Microsoft, so let's wait until after earnings and see where it takes the price. If the price does indeed show to be resisted by the 216 level and it comes back down to the 202 level, perhaps selling a bull put again would be a good option to profit some premium while waiting for prices to get out of the consolidation zone. If you think that there's more upside potential for Microsoft, then by all means, apply the momentum swing trading strategy and get ready to enter a swing trade if it can show a pivot along the 50 simple moving average over here. Next up, we have another of the big tech company, and that is Amazon. So Amazon is similar like Microsoft, starting to taper off into a consolidation once again between these two channels over here. Currently, prices is in the middle of nowhere, so let's wait till after earnings and let's see where prices will be then. If Amazon can come back down to retest this level, I would say that it is very attractive to consider for long-term value investing. After all, it is a fundamentally strong company again, and at $2,900, it should be close to fair valuation. As a trader, you can also swing trade Amazon within this boundary, which is rather wide. Or you can also sell a bull put over here and sell a bear call at the upside when prices are near the respective boundaries. And this will create an iron condor for you to profit from both upside and downside as prices continue to work its way through the consolidation. Next, we have FSLY, ticker symbol FSLY. Before even it releases its earnings, it has already issued a lower guidance of some sort. And this huge disappointment results in the huge gap down and the correction we see in prices over here. Nonetheless, we still have to wait until after earnings in order to take a trade position in this stock, right? And from here, we can see that the 75, 74.50 level has been a very strong support for prices, supporting prices once, twice, 3, 4, and coming 5 times. So if we can show a pivot at this support area, you can consider a bull put if the options can be traded easily. Alright, so that's all the trading ideas that I have for you guys so far. If I spot any more, I'll be sure to post this up onto the Telegram community group, which you can join at this link over here. And I'll also be posting this as a YouTube post and over at our Facebook page. So do pay attention to those spaces if you are interested in much more opportunities that are about to come your way. And I hope that for stocks that have earnings that are about to come, please wait for the earnings to be released, all right? Do not take unnecessary risks, as we have already seen the devastation that a bad earnings can bring about to stock prices. Do remember to show your support by smashing the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.